down in New Orleans. I was down and out. He looked to me to be the eyes of age. As he spoke right out, he talked of life, he talked about his life. The name Bojangles and then I danced a leg. Across the cell, he grabbed his pants for a better stance and jumped up high. He clicked his heels. He let go a laugh. I know I heard him laugh. He shook back his clothes all around. Wish I did. I had to get it recorded. I was the band for the man who wrote it, a man named Terry Jeff Walker. And we traveled around together for at least 5 years or more. Most of the song is true. It's about, well, Terry Jeff propositioned the right woman at the right time in the wrong place. And her husband, the bartender, took exception to it. He ended up in a drunk tank with a guy who used to dance in the streets of New Orleans, sleep in the streets of New Orleans. The guy called himself Bojangles, but he was not the famous Bojangles. There was a famous dancer named Bill Robinson who invented a style of dancing called hoofing, and he was the original Bojangles. But he never would have been in a drunk tank. He was too dignified a man. He was in movies with Shirley Temple. You can still see it. Part of this song that isn't true is it says he danced with us in minstrel shows. He didn't dance in minstrel shows. He danced in medicine shows, but there's one too many syllables. You know what medicine shows were? During Prohibition, these guys used to cook up bathtub gin, and they called themselves doctors, and they'd go from town to town selling this bad hooch. Medicine shows, and they'd need somebody to draw a crowd, so they'd get an acrobat or a dancer or a magician or a guy who sang funny songs or a guy who danced with a dog to gather the crowd, and then the doctor would sell his bad hooch. He danced for those at minstrel shows and county fairs. Throughout the South, he spoke with tears of 15 years, how his dog and him traveled about. His dog up and died, you know, his dog up and died. And after 20 years, he still grieves. He said, I dance now at every chance in honky-tonks. Drinks and tips, but most of the time I spend behind these county bars. 'Cause I drink a bit, and then he shook his head, and as he shook his head, I heard someone ask, please. Mr. Bojangles, come on dance. Bojangles and he would dance for you.